basic tripod sweep. Okay, day one Jitsu, everybody has learned the tripod sweep at some point. Okay, or will learn the tripod sweep at some point. This is how it's taught in most classes. So Bernardo stands up above me. I put a heel on Bernardo's hip. I grab his foot. He usually has one leg back, like this, trying to pass my guard. I take a foot behind his leg, and now I push with my foot. I block his leg, and Bernardo falls down. Okay, that's great. And that'll work up to a certain level. Okay, the question is, how can I start hitting a basic move that we all know and learn on high-level players? Okay, here's the answer. The first thing that I want when I capture Bernardo's foot is I want to make sure that Bernardo can't turn and kick out in this direction. Okay, the way that I do that is by forming an initial stickiness to Bernardo's heel. So that when I grab in either one of two ways. One, I either catch Bernardo's ankle and I glue my hip to his ankle. So we just catch. And now we wedge his leg between my own thigh and his ankle. The second way is by physically putting my buttocks on top of his shoelaces. So now when he goes to turn and kick out, it's not an easy thing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
If I just grab here and he goes to kick out, now he's gone because his toes can always turn. There's only a wedge on one side of his legs. Whereas when I put that initial stickiness in and I just wedge his leg between something, between my leg and my arm, when he goes to kick out now, it's not an easy thing to do. Okay? So you create that initial stickiness. That initial stickiness will also save you now. Let's say he almost goes over on the tripod, but there's no connection. If he almost falls, but he turns at the last minute, and now he can kick out, and now he's gone. Whereas when I have that stickiness here, now when he goes to kick out in the last second, he always falls down. Okay? So the first thing is forming that initial stickiness to my partner. Now, the second thing is we go in, we put our foot on our partner's hip, and we catch anywhere from behind our partner's hamstring down to the ankle. Both are good. Okay, down by the ankle, we have more leverage. We're at the long end of the lever, but our partner has a greater chance of stepping out. Up by the knee, we have less leverage, but our partner has less of a chance of sticking out because we have a better grip behind his hamstring. Okay. Now, the main issue when I go for tripod sweeps is that my partner steps his leg out. So what happens is I push, Bernardo leans all of his weight to his right leg, and then just at the last second, he steps the leg out, and you don't get him, and then he kicks out and he's gone. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to take away his ability to post on his right leg. The way that I do this is by elevating his foot off the ground. So what everyone thinks about is pushing him backwards. What I think about is pushing with the left leg and pulling his foot off the ground so he's hopping on one leg. Now, when he goes to put weight on this foot and step his left leg out, it's impossible. If I try to knock Bernardo down with this foot still on the floor, he will always base on this leg and take a big step out with the second leg. And now he's gone. This happens time and time again. But when I push with the left foot and I get his right foot elevated, but he goes to resist the sweep now, he can hop only so many times, and now he's going to go down and we can get the top or go into attack his legs.
Yeah, so guys, it's amazing because, for example, many times you watch him competing and then you see, oh, that's a tripod sweep. I know how to do this too. But these details were really, really cool. And I think like sometimes you know the technique, but you don't know the very small details that makes the difference in the finals of the World Championship, right? And that was a great one, Gordon. Like, because when I tried to do the tripod sweep, that's what always happened. Like, they kick the leg out.
Yeah.
And another thing that I struggle that maybe you can show us here too is like many times I get the sweep, when I get on top, they run away.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's the detail you use like to be able to come up and establish the position, make sure that they don't run away?
Okay. So couple great options here, and there are many, is I knock Bernardo down, he goes down like so. Okay. Now, from the situation, One is we're going to come in and we're going to immediately extend our leg and shelf his leg like so. All right? So now, Bernard has two choices. He can try to stand up square without giving me his back. Or he stand up with a single leg. Now you're at a drastic advantage where he goes to stand up with you, stand all the way up. And now from here we can go in and sit him down. Okay? So we shelf the leg right away. Another great option is from the situation, we knock Bernardo down, we immediately tuck everything in, and we shelf the leg. This time, as Bernardo goes to get up, okay, we can't come in and dive to the second leg because now we're going to triangle danger. This time, we just shelf the leg. When Bernardo goes to get up from here, this time, instead of going to me square, he turns away and goes to run away from me. And now from here, he gives us back exposure, which is even better than a sweep, and now we can go in and start to attack his back. Okay?
Yeah, that's amazing.
A worst case scenario, you feel like you sit the guy down to his butt, and you're a day late and $1 short, and you can't get on top. What do we do here? So we sit Bernardo down, and we feel like we're going to get up, but man, we can't actually get up on top. As he goes to get back up, we can either shoot both of our legs to the far leg, so as he goes to get up, he goes right into leg attacks, or we can go into a situation where he goes to get up, and then go into the near leg, and then go into leg attacks. Okay, so we look to get up on top first. Worst case scenario, you have entrances into his legs where he can now go into attacks. And now maybe he fears the leg attacks, he goes to start pushing away from you, and now you get up, and you're going to have a sleep anyways.
Man, that's great.
What's up, guys? We are here again with BJJ Fanatics for a fun little instructional we have today, shutting down this overback grip, which everyone just randomly calls Octopus guard now. When you use it correctly, it can actually be like a cool little series. Like, it is an effective move. It's not really so much of a guard. It's more of like a scrimmaging position. Like when you get taken down, you kind of scrimmage out of this position, or you use it to turn it into scrimmages. But it's a pretty cool position. It can be used effectively if you do it right.